Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Friday to all of you. How you guys doing today? I hope you have good plans for the weekend. I get in most places of the world or the country, the temperature has dropped quite a bit. A couple of weeks ago, I was able to walk around in short sleeves. Now, I had to get myself a winter coat. All I had was hoodies. Anyway, the topic, the subject line to this episode probably caught your eye, and you might even be a comedian watching this, because I wrote comedians have moved up on my shit list, and you're probably thinking that I'm one of those people who just don't like the things comedians says or as an audience. And no, I'm saying this as a comedian who has an issue with other comedians. That's where I want you to know where I'm coming from. All right, as a comedian who has been on the scene on and off since 2006 and seen a lot of things. Now, I have never been in a real show. All I've done are open mics on and off all these years. I took comedy classes, paid a lot of money to sit through those 6 weeks courses for the graduation show, which is more like a kindergarten show. I've done the bringer shows. I've barked out on the street. I've hung around, you name it. I've done it. And I seen a lot of things about the way. I don't think comedians are bad people per se. I think they're very intelligent people. I think they have a lot of hurt. But due to the individual nature of this business, it makes them become a not nice person, an obnoxious person, a self-promoting person, someone who snubs. You're supposed to be nice to everybody in all rungs of the ladder on your way up, because you don't. But they, like any other typical person in the workplace, dissing other people, not paying other people any mind unless they're important, so they can kiss their ass and get something from them. And I've known comedians who, will sit around for 8, 9, 10 hours just for an audition, but they can't sit around an extra 5, 10 minutes to support me at an open mic after I watch their set. There's comedians I know who I follow and I like all this stuff on social media. They don't look at any of my stuff, but they like the comments that I make, or they will look and like some of my stuff if I continually like their stuff and continually comment and continually stroke them. So anyway, I needed a break from this for a while, right? So I started doing podcasting, because I just got tired of going to open mics. And, MCs are another story, okay? MCs basically take the show. It's their show. They hog the show. I don't care how nice an MC is, how friendly you are. The truth of the matter is most of them, 80% of them, belong to some kind of a clique, and they exhume all of their energy into that little clique or anybody who can help advance their cause of making themselves be a great comedian. But I was tired of being at their mercy. So I got into podcast. I just wanted to be heard. So then I found out that comedians are not the only assholes in the world. No. Actresses and musicians can be real assholes too. I'm sure there's asshole actors too. I haven't run into it. But, actors and musicians, they have the same exact kind of mentality. They're so obsessed with themselves and so obsessed with getting ahead. They will only kiss the ass of people who can help advance their cause of some even though, I wasn't, all I did was put it on an ad on Facebook looking for guests on my podcast. I don't make any money. I'm helping them. They're helping me have guests and all, but like a lot of them act really, really stuck up. And they did effed up things, like we would agree upon a date for the interview, and I would take a lot of my time, with my notebook to take notes all about them, something they wouldn't do for somebody else, And they would come up all kinds of, like actresses, all kinds of, after we would sit at I'm sorry, I'm at an audition right now in Los Angeles, maybe tomorrow, or maybe next week, I'll see what my dossier is. Or all the ones who I have laundry, I'm doing my laundry. Can you wait? Is that professional to say someone takes the time to do research on you and sit down at his desk and interview you, and you want him to wait 20 minutes because you're doing your laundry? Would you say that to a top-notch mainstream podcaster who has presidential candidates on? No, you'd be kissing their effing ass. You shouldn't just be kissing asses of people who are important. But I learned that in podcasting. And you know what? But you know what podcasting did for me? It gave me confidence in myself. Because when I got tired of begging people to come on the show, I just started doing solo episodes. You can check it out. I did it for 3.5 years on Spotify. It's called Steve K's Variety Show, Kays, and I loved it. And I talked to myself. And the only reason why I stopped is because Spotify joined up with the Riverside platform, and I was supposed to go start a Riverside account. And I'm an old dog who doesn't want to learn new tricks, so I didn't bother. And I lost my ability to publish new episodes on that platform. But it's still there if you want to listen to it. But what I got out of it was confidence and talking to myself, the platform I wanted, that unlimited platform. The unlimited platform that these MCs have at the open mics. So by the way, MCs at live open mics and virtual mics are the same kind of people. They're carnival announcers, exaggerated, loud carnival now, who are actually pretty goddamn obnoxious. As you can see, I really don't like a lot of MCs. But I got that confidence by doing that audio podcast for 3.5 years, talking into this microphone. And that's why I was able to take that skill and bring it back to video and bring it back to YouTube. So I am YouTube, and I am grateful for that. And you know what? Maybe I'm cursing myself by trashing actors, actresses, musicians. But you know what? Those are the experiences I had in my last platform. I'm optimistic that if I try it out here, we're going to start over with a fresh leaf, and they will respect my time the way that I respect them and their career. Just because I have 0 subscribers, just because I'm not in Hollywood, just because I don't have 1 million people lined up outside a stadium coming to see me, doesn't mean you could disrespect me and ditch me and take for granted the fact that I invested my energy and time in you. You know what I'm saying? It's humanity. It's called being a human being. But anyway, that's my story about how comics got a promotion on my shit list. There you go. Right now, it's just an artist. A lot of people are fake. I used to hang out with Grateful Dead heads when I was a kid, and someone would turn their back on you and stab you in the back just for a piece of pussy. As soon as a nice woman came along, they didn't know you, or would have trying to snake off you, smoke off you, get something from you. They're not all nice. I've seen some deadheads when they're drunk, grown-ass men with silver hair who are drunk and act like 2-year-olds because they're not getting their way. So don't judge every group, you know. Not every biker is a mean, badass person. Not every hippie is a cool, nice person, you know. Every group has its mixed apples. Not everybody in the military is gung-ho wanting to. There's some intellectuals in the military. You see what I'm saying, guys? Hey, that's what I got to say for now. So thank you. Thank you for listening, and I'm hoping to bring more content to you soon.